Hey guys, welcome to Proud Animator. In this video, we are going to learn how to animate a walk cycle like this in After Effects with DUIK Bassel plugin. So for that, this is the character illustration we are going to use in this lesson, and this is how the layers are separated to prepare the file for animation. Now if you want to learn how to do illustrations like this, then I have numerous number of tutorials on Adobe Illustrator. You can check it out. I will be providing the link in the description, or you can click on the I button on the top right corner. Alright, so let's jump into After Effects. So we have imported the illustration and now we are going to start with the rigging process. You might notice these small circles on the illustrations. That's for the rigging purpose, which we are going to look into right now. So select the reference layer arm 1, then forearm 1 and then hand 1. And we're going to start with this arm rigging. So turn on DUIK Bassel, click on create structures, click on arms, and you can see the structure layers have been repositioned automatically like this. So this is the complete purpose of making this reference in a different layer. Now we're going to select this arm structure layers and pull it and put it above these illustration layers. Let's solo the layers. Now we're going to parent arm with arm, forearm with forearm, and hand with hand. Then we're going to select all the structure layers, click on links and constraints, click on auto rig. Now if we click and drag, we can see this is the controller that is controlling the whole hand. Let's unsolo it. Now we are going to select all the structure layers and deselect this arm, turn off the visibility, shy it out, turn on shy, and the layers are hidden now because we don't need the layers anymore. Now we are going to do the same for this arm illustration layers. Lock the layers first and then shy out. After that, we are going to do the same for arm 2. So with this, the arm 2 is also rigged. Now we are going to turn off the visibility, shy out the layers, the structure layers, and exclude the arm structure for now. After that, let's just unsolo all the layers and we are going to lock the illustration layers and then shy out. So now we are going to rig the legs, but before that I would like to select all these reference layers for arms and let's delete it because we don't need it anymore. Now after that, we are going to select the thigh reference layer or the leg 1 reference layer and the leg 1 illustration layers and solo it out. Now after that, we're going to select the foot and let's add few pins over here. One over here approximately at the center of the circle, one over here for toe, one at toe tip, and one over here at heel. Now we're going to select the puppet under effects, click on links and constraints, click on add bones. Now after that, we're going to rename it. Let's name it foot, this one toe, this one toe tip, and this one heel. Alright, so we are going to select all these 3, or rather we are going to parent the toe tip with toe, toe and heel with foot, and then we are going to select thigh, calf, and this foot, then toe and toe tip. So we are going to click on create structures, then we are going to click on create leg structures right now, and here you can see it has been added properly, but we need to reposition the heel over here. Now we are going to select the structure layers, put it above the illustration layer of leg. Let's parent thigh with thigh, this one with this one, and foot with foot. Now after that we're going to select all the structure layers and let's click on links and constraints, click on auto rig, and here we have rigged the leg. And with this toe, if we rotate the toe, we can just distort the toe over here like this. Now we need to just shy out the extra layers, so we are going to turn off the visibility of this hull. Let's turn off the visibility of toe as well, but for this we are going to simply shy out the layers. For the structure layers, just deselect thigh, turn off the visibility, shy out. For the illustration layers, we can shy out all these layers, but before that unsolo all these layers. Now we are going to lock up the layer and let's shy out. So let's delete the reference for leg 1 as well, and now only the leg 2 rigging is left. So the process is pretty similar. So with this, our leg 2 rigging is also done. Now if we select the toe and rotate it, we can see the toe rotation as well. Let's just remove or hide out all the unnecessary layers over here. So let's delete the reference layer for leg 2 as well. So with this, our hands and legs of the character is done. So let's proceed with the next process. Okay, now we're going to select the body layer and move the anchor point and put it somewhere around here. After that, we're going to select the thigh structure layers and the arm structure layers and parent it with the body. So when we move the body, the arm and thigh is going to move together like this with the rig. Now after that, we're going to select the neck, move the anchor point and put it somewhere around here. So select the head, move the anchor point and put it somewhere around here. Parent head with neck, the neck with body, and then we are going to select both the hand controllers and parent with body. So everything is linked with body now. Whenever I am moving the body, everything is moving together. Now this character is completely ready for animation. So let's bring in the rulers first before starting the animation. So I'm going to put one ruler over here at the exact point where the foot is touching the ground. So we're going to start with the first contact pose. So select foot 1, put keyframes on position and rotation. Let's select this toe, put it above. Let's put keyframe on rotation. Let's rotate slightly on this side. Then on the body, we are going to split the dimension. We're going to put a keyframe on y-axis and rotation. Now we're going to jump on to next 32 frames. Remember, we are in 30 frames. So we're going to bring the work area end over here. So let's bring it over here exactly at the 32nd frame. Now we're going to put keyframes over here as well. Select the keyframes and press F9 to erase it. Now after that, we are going to jump on to next 16 frames and we are going to bring it over here, this foot. At this point, we are going to rotate it like this, and the rotation of the foot will also be somewhat like this, or we can even distort it even more. Now we are going to select the foot, put it above the ground like this. Maybe we can fix the rotation a bit so that it properly fits the ground. So after that, we are going to select the thigh one, put position over here, put position keyframe, jump onto the first one, put position keyframe over here. Now we are going to drag it over here. Let's put the same keyframe of the thigh structure layer and copy and paste it over here. Let's erase it as well. So now we are going to even put keyframes over here for body. Now after that, let's jump on to next 8 frame. So somewhere in between these two, and we are going to get the passing pose. But over here, we have to flatten the foot over here. So we are going to go to rotation, give it 0, go to toe, give it 0. And for the foot, it's not 0. We are going to completely flatten up the foot like this. Alright, so after that, we are going to select the body and pull it above the ground like this. And also let's give some rotation on this side. Let's give it -6. And after that, again jump on to 8 frame here, and we're going to bring the foot over here up. Let's rotate, and we're going to rotate the foot this time. And then we are going to copy the position of the body from this passing pose and put it over here. Now after that, we are going to select the foot and even rise it above. So it is going to completely leave the ground like this. Maybe we can give it a curved path like this. Alright, you can get a feeling of Walkcycle over here. Now we are going to put loop expression on foot and toe. So copy the expression, paste it. So now we are going to select the keyframes of the position of foot, copy it and paste it over here in foot 2. Now we have to fix the rotation values. If we simply copy and paste the rotation, it is not going to fix it, because by default the rotations are different for this 2 foot. So we have to fix it manually. So let's check it and just try to make it such that it doesn't cross the ground. Also for toe, the things are similar. We can copy the keyframe of toe rotation. Then we are going to select this, put it above. This is for toe 2. And we can paste it over here, and we can see it properly fits. And after that, here we have to fix the rotation of foot again. And after that, we simply copy and paste the initial keyframe over here. Also for the in-between keyframe, we need to fix it. So let's change the rotation such a way that it doesn't cross the ground. Now after that, we have to rotate it over here like this. Properly just make it similar to the foot 1. And after that, we have to give some slight rotation over here Also we forgot to give that rotation, so let's give the rotation over here as well. Alright, select the keyframes, easy is it, copy the loop expression and paste it over here. After that, select all these keyframes and just offset it by 12 frames. That's all, and right now you can see the walk cycle animation. So we need to fix the foot a bit. So let's undo the offset for now because we need to fix few things for the foot. Before that, we are going to select the thigh, put position keyframes. Let's bring this one over here at this point, and when it's in this contact pose, let's bring it over here. And after that, when it is over here, let's copy and paste the initial keyframe. Even copy and paste the loop expression is the keyframe. Now after that, from 0 to 3 frame, the foot should be completely flat. So for both the foots it is valid, so we're going to simply change the rotation in such a way that it is properly flat on the ground. Let's give 0 degree of rotation for toe. So select the keyframes and erase it again. Right now the in-between frames are looking good, and over here we need to fix few things. So at this point we are going to select this toe and we are going to copy the rotation, paste it over here. And also for this one, you can see the foot is crossing the ground, so that shouldn't happen. So fix it. Alright, we need to do the same for foot 2 as well. Alright, so now we can simply select all these keyframes of foot 2 and let's offset it by 16 frames, so exactly at in between of this whole walk cycle. So if we check it out, okay, so we need to select the thigh structure layers as well and let's offset it. Alright, you can see the walk cycle is looking pretty fine now. After that, we can give animation to the hand as well. Let's animate one hand and we can copy and paste the keyframes. So put preframe on the position, then jump on to next 16 frame. We are going to bring it over here. Also put keyframe on rotation. So at this point we are going to slightly rotate it. After that we are going to copy and paste the initial keyframe, simply easy as it. Now while copying and pasting the initial keyframe, we have to curve the path as well for both of it. Alright, now we are going to copy, paste the loop expressions. So now we are going to copy the keyframes from position, paste it over here in hand 2, Now we're going to fix the position of this last keyframe and let's move it somewhere closer to the body. And just copy and paste the initial keyframe over here. Let's fix the curve. After that, we are going to add the rotation keyframe for this hand. So let's offset the keyframes for hand. Let's check it. Alright, so with this our walk cycle animation is ready. Now one more thing, we just need to copy the rotation from body, paste it over here in head and neck. Now after that we are going to select the body, offset by 1 frame. Then we are going to deselect the position, offset the rotation by 1 frame, deselect the rotation of body, offset it by 1 frame, then deselect neck, offset head from 1 frame. Now again we are going to copy the rotation of hand and offset by 1 or 2 frame. And here you have added some follow through over here in the character animation. So that is how you can animate a walk cycle like this in After Effects with DUIK Bassel plugin. So that is it for this lesson. If you liked it, then make sure to hit the like button. If you have any doubts regarding the lesson, make sure to comment down. I would be happy to help you out. And if you are here for the first time, make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell notification button to stay notified for all the future updates. Until then, goodbye.